international school, one of the best schools in Thailand, with air conditioners and amazing lights. But with all this comfort, we might not be ready for reality. Raise your hand if you're comfortable now. Good afternoon. My name is Pauline, and today I'm going to be talking about why we should be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Let me tell you a moment that changed how I see discomfort. You see, I was a person who loved comfort. I was comfortable when people spoke instead of me, especially in public speaking. Through class, I would sit quietly, saying nothing. When the teachers asked if I had any questions, I would always say no. And that wasn't a one-time thing. It happened over and over and over again. Everyone told me to speak up more, but deep down, I knew that I stayed quiet because I was scared. How many of you can relate? Deep down, I knew that I stayed quiet because I was scared. What was I being scared of? I wasn't scared of speaking, but I was scared of being seen and criticized, and it felt like someone was poking a bear inside me. But at that time, that bear was tiny. It didn't know if it should come out and fight or not. But that reaction, ladies and gentlemen, it's normal. In psychology, it's called the flight or fight response. It's when you feel judged or unsure, your brain makes you think that you're in danger, even though you're just in a room. Over time, I realized something important. I realized that discomfort is not a punishment. It's actually the room where growth happens. It's where we learn and where we get stronger. Today, we live in a generation where everyone is obsessed with comfort, from convenience stores like 7-Eleven to apps like Grab, TikTok Shop, Shopee. Comfort is a privilege. We study in a school with support systems that many people in the world could only dream of. We have teachers who care and parents who want to protect us, and all of that comes from love. However, in reality, it might not be as kind or comfortable. In reality, we will have to face rejections, heartbreaks, disappointments, unexpected turn of events. In reality, we might have to talk to strangers, even though it's unpleasant. In reality, we don't always win. We might have to do certain things all on our own. And that became even clearer to me during debate. I was learning debate for a few years, and at first, I did not even know what debate really was. I thought it was about arguing, about winning, but as I grew up, I understood what it really is. It's when you stand up when no one agrees with you. I learned that during the World Changers Cup. The motion was announced. I looked around. No one agreed on my side. Not the judges, not the audience, not even the people who were sitting next to me. I felt my heartbeat in the silence. My parents were at work. I was alone. My brain kept whispering, what if I'm wrong? What if they think I'm crazy? But I stood up anyways. And in that moment, I understood what discomfort really is. It's when you decide to speak up, even if it feels safer to stay quiet. And the motion that day was, this generation is being protected from discomfort, but not prepared for reality. And even no one agreed with it, I still believed it, because I lived it. When the debate round started, everyone pushed back. Some people said that we had support systems and asking why we should suffer. I froze for a moment. And then I realized that they weren't wrong for questioning me, and I was not wrong for being brave. Support is helpful only when it guides us through difficulty, not when it removes all difficulty. Struggle is not the goal, but learning how to handle it is a skill, and skills only come from practice. Their pushback did not shut me down. In fact, it made me think deeper, it made me stronger, and it made me realize that the bear that I was talking about the whole time wasn't anybody else. The bear was our own fear. When we poke it, it pushes back. But when we stop poking it, it will never grow. I want you to think about bears for a second. An interesting thing about bears is they hibernate in winter. They stay in their warm caves, sleeping for 6-7 months, enjoying all their comfort. When it's resting, it doesn't want to be bothered. It reacts because its comfort is being disturbed, and that may actually be where the phrase, "poke the bear," came from. We humans are similar. When we get too comfortable, even small challenges makes feel like we're not safe. A question in class, a presentation, a new task, everything feels scary only because we're too scared to poke that bear inside of us and step out of our comfort zone. That is the reality of comfort. And after the debate, I started reminding myself that growth doesn't have to come from something big like public speaking. It can start small too. I started doing things that I never thought I would do, like the teacher's MS Day speech, or trying a new sport like badminton, or even selecting a new elective that I never thought that I would do, like industrial design. All of these weren't completely comfortable at first. But all of these small steps were ways of stepping out of my comfort zone. So what I'm trying to say here is, if you get the chance to poke the bear, even if you're unsure, just poke it. A cocoon is meant to protect a butterfly while it grows, but not to protect it forever. If someone tries to help the butterfly by opening the cocoon for it, it won't get the strength it actually needs. And without that strength, it won't survive. It will eventually die because it didn't get the chance to build its own wings. And honestly, that's kind of like us, the people around us, parents, teachers, or even friends can create this cocoon of comfort because they care. But if we stay in that comfort for too long, we don't get the strength we actually need. Discomfort is what prepares us. The cocoon is helpful, but breaking out of it is what makes us capable. So what now? What do we do with this? We slowly step out of our cocoon, getting out of our caves. We start poking the bear inside of us, the one that loves comfort and hates being disturbed. We do things that feel scary at first. We speak, even our voices shake. And we face situations where no one else can do it for us. We won't always have parents reminding us, or teachers guiding us every step, or friends stepping in for us. But we will always have ourselves, and that is enough if we learn how to grow now. I want more people to choose growth over comfort. I want us to stop seeing discomfort as a bad thing and start seeing it as a sign that we're becoming stronger. Because when reality finally arrives, I want us to meet it with prepared wings, not with fear. I want us to be ready, not surprised. From being quiet in class to that debate round, I learned that every uncomfortable moment makes us stronger. So I hope that we all start taking small steps into discomfort, because those steps will prepare us for the real world. To close, I would like to do something uncomfortable. Could everyone repeat after me? Let's be comfortable with being uncomfortable.
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 Thank you.